So this is we have a little explaining to do, don't we?
We recorded this.
Yes, we did. And what happened was it didn't record his audio for some reason. So we just saved you guys an hour and 40 minutes of absolutely nothing happening. Thank us later. And Twilight Town is the only song that you're going to hear here because my editor was being really poopy and I was trying to kind of meme it up a little bit and it wasn't working. So I was just like, screw it. It's Twilight Town only, and that's it. So that's all you guys get to hear.
Unless I decide to change something, but I probably won't.
Yeah, unless he wants to change something. This is basically almost strictly cutscenes.
Yeah, which, as you can already tell, there is no audio. It's just Twilight Town.
Yeah, so
which, I'm sorry, there's no time for me to edit the cutscene audio in, even if I wanted to. So,
thank God, there's subtitles. Honestly, actually, I was doing this when I was editing the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had the audio still layered on, and I was like, I wonder how easy it is to not get distracted by somebody commentating over it. And if you really just take your time and read the dialogue, even if somebody's talking over it,
really
sometimes you just really drown out the people and you just start doing it. So that's the beauty of these amazing subtitles. Every game has them, or at least should have them.
Or selectively has them. Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, that was a game from 2002. So
but they still
I'll
do
give
that today. Even the 2016 reboot did that. It's very selective.
So, I guess I'll kind of explain everything I cut out, which is, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
He cut out the fluff fighting.
Yeah, so what you're going to basically see is, I think you're only going to see one random encounter battle, or if you want to call it random, one random battle.
And even that was mostly just on my own insistence, you have to have at least one.
Yeah, and then you're going to immediately cut into a cutscene to a boss, and then that's going to immediately cut into me going into the Conqueror's Respite or whatever it's called, and then the last cutscene will play. So yeah, basically, it's going to be cutscene only, the part. You missed us gaining a lot of levels. This place gave us actually an obscene amount of experience that we kind of, especially me, I wasn't really expecting that.
Also, you don't get to hear his beautiful Goofy voice again, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm still gonna do my Goofy voice.
Well, why was you doing it then?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it for the text boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I've kind of relegated it to. Otherwise, this entire part would just be me playing as Goofy. Which, I mean, is totally okay, but I feel like I'd get distracted at some point and I'd just miss lines.
Yeah, Awkward enough time called. It wants Kabora back.
So, it took me a while to get into the first battle, because I remember I was showing off the map here, but I guess it's kind of interesting. That's the whole map, and that's also why this part took an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, because you have to go all the way up one of the sides of the fork, and then you have to go all the way down the other side of the fork.
Yep. And this battle actually is kind of a little long too, which is kind of nice, I guess. It gives it some fluff. Because I completely forgot that the strategy with Riku is you use Lexaeus and then you just spam triangle to make sure none of the enemies can break your cards. So you can get the free warp off, hopefully, at the way end. I think I figured it out in the second battle or at the end of this battle. I think I figured it out at the second battle because I remembered that the jump spin right there warps enemies because it technically counts as a finisher. But yeah, that was basically this entire part.
That was the video right there. Just wait to get Dark Mode Riku and then...
That was a really weird crossfade right there. Yes. I don't know why it did that. Oh god, I hope all the rest of the crossfades aren't like that. My editor was being funky. Let's just put it like that. I was trying to crossfade it to make it look nice, and then it was being weird. I thought that was
fickle thing.
I thought that was just a what's it called? My editor being weird, and I was like, I hope when I render this, it's fine. I'm about to mute this video. I'm getting tired of listening to Twilight Town already.
I didn't mute it, but I turned it down.
Gosh dang it, Twilight Town, get out! It's funny because I really like the song. It's just I feel like I had to listen to it a little too much lately. So this cutscene is actually hilarious. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says.
I feel like you just slapped the Kingdom Hearts logo right there.
Must be nice being real. Oh, dude, this cutscene is really funny. I'm actually really upset that of all the parts that we don't get audio, it's this one. Because it's literally two Riku's talking to themselves. One is fake, one is real. And then this is just like, I'm me. I'm the real me. No, I'm me. There's just something really funny about it. So this battle that is about to take place actually took us a solid, like, what? It took us a few attempts, actually. And once we get into the battle, because the battle is a little lengthy, it's somewhat lengthy, I can sort of explain how I failed and what we did to, what we learned to help alleviate the problem.
I don't remember this boss at all.
Basically, I tried to do my normal, like, shtick, Maleficent stuff, and that didn't work out. And then I moved on to, I learned that he had a shadow card, which makes it so his cards go up by, like, an increment of 2 or something.
Shadow is increment of 1, so if he had a 0, it would be a 1, and 1 a 2, and so on and so forth.
Oh, see, like, he used the shadow. I mean, there you go. He has a 9, really quickly, if you saw that. And that's what the strategy was eventually I was just like, okay, I'll just force him into duels, because, as you can see, it does a lot of damage. And here you're going to see me, for once, use a different card, Oogie Boogie. We figured that if we weren't going to... This is Maya's idea. We figured if I wasn't going to use any other card, I might as well use Oogie Boogie.
Yes, that way you can get your health back.
Yep, and it turns out it also heals you if you're in a duel. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't need it for this battle, funny enough. This attempt, I got really lucky with the duels that I needed. Basically, you just have to hope he tosses out a 9 and then use it. After the increments went down, we also decided, hey, let's use
Hook.
Use Hook because, hey, second chance. And then I learned it was 3. We both learned, actually, I think, that it was 3.
Yeah, I thought it was only 1.
Yeah, but then we're like, wait a minute, this is 3.
Wow,
and then,
yeah, that's comboed a lot.
This is the battle, it's over. And then, yeah, I turned on Maleficent there just to safety net it. Because, you know, for some reason I could get hit by one attack and then suddenly I'm dead. So, as a safety net, I put that in. Or not Maleficent, Jafar, Genie Jafar. Mm-hmm. And that was that entire battle.
The equally funny cutscene that follows.
Yeah, I don't know. These cutscenes are weird. Also, I forgot to mention the first cutscene. Riku talks about stench. If no one was reading it. When Diz comes in, he's like, "Your scent isn't as foul as the others."
Only this game. And only Riku's story.
It doesn't make sense to me. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it's really weird that I almost said Replica. Riku Replica comes here to fight like the normal Riku because as we know, this takes place after Sora's story. Like at this point, we are beyond Sora's point, and as you know, he made amends with Sora. So you'd kind of figure, at least in theory, he wouldn't really care too much about normal Riku, but I guess he does.
And I guess I kind of understand it. He only really made amends with Sora and not Riku.
Yeah, that's true, and he also did want to be real as the whole, like, shtick, so... and then we get a nice, lengthy cutscene here.
That was a nice, awkward
Yeah, I don't know, I think all my crossfades screwed up, so... Sorry. Did I use my Joker here? I don't think I did. I think I just wanted to get rid of cards. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, you did. I got rid of one card, and then I was like, you know what? Screw it.
I mean, it was probably the best course of action, so...
Yeah. Which is funny, because in the next part, the last door is like... It's 13 cards you need, of course. I'm probably just going to Joker. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's over now if you think about it. Potentially. Please. Please no more 13. The number is soiled. It's an unlucky...
You are extremely naive if you think that they're getting rid of that number.
I don't think they're going to. I just hope they're going to.
Are you kidding? The next saga, the Dark Seeker, it's literally going to be called the 13th Saga. I'm calling it now.
Oh, please. Please, no. Please, no. Can we call this the Chain of Memories Saga? And then make it its own isolated game? That way I never have to play it again.
I would certainly like that, but I think the fandom would have something to say about it.
So yeah, this is Riku coming in. So the thing that really bugs me here is technically we're in Twilight Town, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you use a card in Castle Oblivion to go to a fake Twilight Town. So technically, Sora is in a fake Twilight Town, but he's not in the data version of Twilight Town in the sequel, which I'm not going to get for like way too into that. But basically, this is stupid and it doesn't make sense.
Well, as I literally just said, it's in the reports for Cage 2. They do explain it. It's just not in the main cutscenes.
Of course, they wait till the next game to explain it.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts.
Actually, no. To infuriate me more, it's either some things are either not explained until the next game, which was a big issue from Chain of Memories and onwards, of course, because the first game was pretty self-contained. And then they just overcomplicated it at that point. It's either that, or they're explained in like the secret reports and some reports, whatever they might be. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 also has that issue. They talk about a lot of things that suddenly start to make a lot more sense once you read the secret reports, and I'm like, okay, thanks, game. Thank you for that. Why couldn't you just give me this info in the game? And then I was getting...
1, 2, and Birth by Sleep, I can understand, or Days, or the other games that have those reports, I can understand. I really don't understand 3, because that game clearly had no interest of having shortcut scenes anyway.
Oh, I know. Literally, like, half the reports explain stuff that happened in the story. And then the other half is, like, foreshadowing / you need to 100% the game to understand what's going on sort of thing. So, but that's, like, the only game that's like that, really. Birth by Sleep, if I'm not mistaken, is everything is, like, kind of contained within Birth by Sleep. But that's also because it's, like, the first game, not including the mobile game, a part of it.
The game didn't exist yet, so... As far as I'm concerned, at the time it was the furthest back.
So yeah, so it's much more self-contained and stuff like that. Also, yeah, more darkness talk. Unfortunately, as much character development as Riku gets in this game, which I still think is funny, he probably is the most developed character in this entire series. His entire story is just about conquering his darkness and whatever. And at this point in the game, he's figured it out. I think by Destiny Island is when he...
that's fair.
Yeah, he's at that point. I think he's like, yeah, I've conquered it. I've conquered the smell of darkness. My dog is whimpering, and I'm sorry to keep hearing that.
I wish I was, but I don't.
I can't let him out of my room. He wants out, but I can't because it's raining outside, and if I let him out of my room, he's gonna like pee on the floor and on stuff.
Nobody likes the smell of wet dog. I understand.
Well, we just don't want him peeing on our new couch, also.
I thought we were getting close to the end with that cutscene. No, we're barely halfway through the video.
Nope. And then, yeah, I just decided I would just run through the Conquerors just to be like, hey guys, we made it to the end.
There's no Moogle points, and you're at full health, and even if you wasn't, you get healed here, so...
Yep. And then, of course, we have one last cutscene with Goober, or not Goober, sorry. I was thinking of my dream cutscene.
Well, it's basically Goober, right?
Pretty much. Okay, alright. I laid my... Okay, my dog is on my chest currently. I'm laying back in my chair. Send help.
Hey, look, it's Goober!
Goober. Okay, so I was actually... Now I really wish we had the audio here. I listened... Because one of my friends actually mentioned to me how hilarious... Mickey's voice is in this game. And I was like, what do you mean? Isn't it just Mickey's voice? It is like a really bootlegged Mickey voice, and it is super funny to listen to.
Sounds normal to me.
You would think, right? But I think through the TV, like through a TV, it sounds pretty normal. But
I've never played the game through a TV.
it's not. I don't know. It doesn't. If you really focus, it sounds really like a bootleg is the best description I can give.
It's really weird saying that out loud, but yeah, I've never played the game on a TV. I've either played it on an emulator or I played it through my capture card.
Which he does through another monitor, just so everyone knows. Yeah. So here's
Play on it. Might as well.
Here's Diz. He's like, take this cloak. It protects you from darkness. Which, what is the other thing that's supposed to protect you from darkness in this game? I know there's a lot, but I know that there's like very specific things like, oh, if you put on the cloak, it gets rid of your stench of darkness and it protects you from like.
Even matter? Like really? Like you and I both know that's one of the first things Nomura would throw out the window and make something new for.
The only thing it really matters for, like, if you go in the realm of darkness, you're technically protected with it on, which is actually something that makes sense, kind of, I suppose. Like, it's weird, but they don't stray away from that idea and concept.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say quiet on that for now, but,
Not really, at least. And also, yeah, we get another card going to Castle Oblivion, which makes no sense, mind you, because we're in Castle Oblivion!
Hey, let's just go explore Castle Oblivion through Castle Oblivion. Okay, let's go to Castle Oblivion, Mickey. Okay, let's go to Castle Oblivion.
Mickey doesn't even come with us, so, you know, it's whatever. And that's really the part. We're just gonna get one line. Oh, yeah, and then that's a trophy. It's the only trophy I think I got. I might have gotten another one, and I might have not recorded it, but whatever. But
we
yeah.
have more progress up on PSN profiles.
Gosh, it sure feels like I've met Diz somewhere before. And that's, I think, really it. Mickey might be in this next room. Oh, no, there's still one more cutscene. I lied.
Yeah, it seems like the video is ending too soon.
We have like a minute.
So angry.
Yeah, we have like a minute. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Riku straight up like, Mickey, don't join me. I've got to destroy Ansem by myself. By the way, you still get Mickey cards.
It's dumb, but compared to what happened in Sora's story, I'll take it.
What are my dogs doing? They're more interesting in this cutscene. They're being weird. Come here, Winnie. Not you, Rupert. You cannot get on my lap. You are a big dog. See, he's whimpering. I don't know what he wants. Well, I do know what he wants, but I can't let him out. I straight up can't. We don't trust him.
Sorry.
We can't have him. I know. I feel bad, but I can't do anything about it. I legitimately can't. I can't let him out. I'm sorry. I love you, Winnie.
Alright, is that everything? Oh, there's another trophy.
Storyteller AQ. Woo! I think that's for getting like all the D reports or whatever. Probably. Like story-wise or something. Romper's now going freaking berserk. And then yeah, I think we go talk to Mickey one last time. You never let the darkness get the best of you. I'm sure of that. I like how we both made the noise. And then I saved again to be sure.
Of course, you gotta save talking to Goof Mick.
I mean, I saved like 3 times just to be sure. Look I did it again!
I'm the same way. I can never remember or be absolutely certain that it's actually saved, so...
So yeah, that's the end of this part, really. There's nothing else.
We'll see you next time when we go to Castle Oblivion. Oblivion.
It'll be a pretty short part for the most part. There's not a lot of rooms in it, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty short. Just a lot of cutscenes again.
At least
so I hope you're ready
Twilight Town.
Yep, it won't be as bad. And then I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. So yeah, we'll see you guys next year when we keep doing rolls at the speed of sound.